Now on this trip to Hanoi, I've eaten about 12 to 14 different banh mi's. Now I'm not going to go through all of those shops. On this video, I just narrow it down to a few handful and try out a few well-known spots and of course, tell you where my favorites are found. So let's go. By the way, these banh mi sandwich bags, they make a great souvenir. I try to keep them as clean as possible, but it's been a few weeks since my last visit and yeah, some of these are starting to smell funky.
Dang!
I ate some that cost $1 to $5. Which is the best? You're going to be surprised. Now there are many different styles of banh mi in Vietnam, like this shop, with their obviously Burger King inspired logo. This is Bami King. This is a franchise, so they're pretty much all over Hanoi. This is the beef filet sandwich for about $2.
This looks nothing at all like the picture.
It definitely looks nothing like the photo.
It's got a nice sauce. The beef is a little bit peppery. A little bit of mayonnaise in there too. Just wish I had a bigger piece of beef.
It was good and it cost $2. Next up, Banh Mi Movie. I know I'm pronouncing the shop name wrong, but I'll put the Google Map addresses of all the places I went to in the description box. For this particular shop, I ordered their char siu with pate banh mi. It's also a good looking sandwich with a decent portion of char siu with a smear of pate. The bread could have been a little bit more crispy for my taste, but it'll satisfy your banh mi cravings. And it's only $1, so I'll just shut up. By the way, check out the artwork of Tyler riding a rooster.
This one?
This is my second sandwich in a day, and I believe this is a franchise called Long Con. And this is my style of banh mi, which is called Saigon style, and they keep the pate warm in a crock pot, which I've never seen before. By the way, these types of chairs are everywhere. I'm always nervous when I sit down because I don't think these chairs are rated for my weight. And these are heftier sandwiches, just bursting with all sorts of pork cold cuts and pork floss. So far, the other places I've been to, the sandwiches are small. After scarfing this sandwich down, I think I'm good for half a day without eating. They're not stingy with the cold cuts, and the warm pate was excellent. This is one of the best sandwiches I've had so far. So now we head on to the more famous and popular Hanoi banh mi shops. This is Banh Mi Long Hoi. Each sandwich has an auspicious name, like Banh Mi Peace, Happy, and Love. I went for the Banh Mi Success because I needed the most.
This one the bestseller?
Yes, it's bestseller.
So let's find out what all the hoopla is about. Banh Mi Success has Vietnamese meatballs, pate, peanut, grilled pork with herbs. And this sandwich of Success only costs $2. You would think that at a sit-down restaurant with air conditioning, the food would cost more. But no, not so much. On paper, Success should taste good, but the flavors were all over the place, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's a fresh sandwich and the bread's really good. There's just too much going on for me. But when I am back in Hanoi, I am interested in trying out their other sandwiches. One of the most popular banh mi shops, according to a whopping almost 14,000 Google reviews, is this shop, Banh Mi 25.
I want, cucumber, everything.
You want everything?
Yeah,
You want spicy?
extra spicy.
This place is booming. I arrived here in the morning and there was a long wait. Though judging by the looks, it's mostly packed with foreigners. Some may look at this as a bad thing. I don't really care. All that matters is if the sandwich tastes good or not. The first thing that comes to my mind as I bite into the sandwich is how clean it is. What I mean by that is you can taste each individual ingredient.
I don't taste much sourness on the carrots and the radish. So far, I've eaten about 10 banh mi sandwiches, and I think that Banh Mi 25 is probably the top 3, okay? So it's pretty damn good.
And they did make a mistake, there was no chili at all, so I hope whoever got my sandwich can handle some heat. And besides, their sandwich prices are not overblown along with their popularity. A standard barbecued pork with pate costs $1.50, which is very reasonable.
That is Lee Tai To. I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but I think he's the first emperor or a king.
I'm at Banh Mi, Everything inside the shop is equivalent to the first-class cabin of Vietnamese sandwiches. I ordered the Saigon 9 cold cuts and meats. You can order it with fresh chilies and there's even dipping sauces.
Good Lord, look at this sandwich. Look how big it is. They even have, they even gave me some extra chilies. I don't really have a clue how I'm going to eat this except to just stick it in my face. Check this out, it's a monster sandwich. Dang. It's a really good sandwich. I wish that the bread had a little bit more crunch to it, but I think because it's been sitting out here a little bit while, so that's why it's just a little bit soft, okay?
I chose the premium wheat, which is why the bread has a light brownish color. And I think this type of bread doesn't have the same crispy crunch as regular French bread. The next morning, I took a walk around Hoan Kiem Lake and spotted Banh Mi Pho. Minced meat and cheese banh mi looked interesting. I'll try the grilled minced beef with cheese banh mi. Can change to sourdough. And I gotta say, this sandwich was a real downer. It wasn't that great. There was no sourdough taste to the bread. It just tasted like regular bread plus 30 minutes stale. The meat was dry and the cheese was cheese. The carpet of pre-cooked beef covered in cheese should have been a warning sign. At this point, I tried many other local banh mi shops. They all pretty much tasted average to me. It's time to elevate the game. Time to head for the big boy, or should I say mama. I learned about Banh Mi Mama from watching other YouTube channels. Banh Mi Mama is right next to St. Joseph's Cathedral. There are a handful of Vietnamese sandwich shops nearby, but Banh Mi Mama is the only one with a line of customers. Although it is, again, foreign customers. I ordered their number one, the pork, egg, sausage, and pate sandwich. It only cost $1.30. I gotta admit, the hype, the line of people waiting, I was really looking forward to eating this.
So this is the longest line that I've ever waited for a banh mi, and check out that line, it's still long, look at that. Even though it was a pretty long line, I waited for about 10 minutes. It's a little bit unorganized. Just make sure you find a little small lady with a pen and paper and just give your order and she'll give you a number, and that's it. But is it worth the hype? We'll find out. Let's see how it tastes.
I think the sandwich is just alright. I think what threw this off was the egg. It's the first time I ordered egg with banh mi and the egg needed some salt.
The bread is nice and crispy. That's because they just put it under a panini press. Gotta get into the fillings. There's some lettuce in there which kind of threw me off. And to be honest, I don't think the egg does anything at all. I mean, it tastes the egginess, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't do anything at all.
It's my last day in Hanoi. After a dozen Vietnamese sandwiches, I thought I had enough to make this video, but I wanted to try one more. So I found this random banh mi shop a few minutes from my hotel. A last meal in Hanoi before heading to the airport, where every food is priced 50 times extra and stocks 100 times more. This is Banh Mi Long Hoi, and I know I'm saying it wrong. It's probably a shop that won't show up on a top 10 list, but there's one auntie making sandwich alone with a small handful of locals waiting. And to me, that's two good signs of what's to come. I ordered a pate char siu and ham banh mi, no egg this time, and it only cost $1. I mean, the ingredients look really good. It's all freshly sliced. The char siu, the ham, they got a soft crunchy bread, savory sauce, the carrots and papaya with just the right amount of pickling, and gives you a little small kick in the taste. It's funny how things work. It's my last day in Hanoi, and I think I found my favorite banh mi shop right here.